Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a quick team builder here for my week 3 match against the New England Tentacruels, the two winless teams in the league. So one of us is gonna break their losing streak, and the other one is gonna keep on losing, which is probably gonna be me. I didn't have a ton of time really to prepare this week. Not that that's an excuse. Um, as you'll see, my team is on the left and his team is on the right. And from looking at my team from last week, you can tell that I've made a few trades. I traded Vaporeon for Umbreon, Rotom Cut for Ambipom, and Heracross for Roserade. Really didn't want to do that. Heracross is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, but I just felt I had too many Pokemon that relied on Chore Scarfs already, like Staraptor and Crocodile, and I needed some more special presents, as well as access to Fairy and Poison moves, which it gets in the form of Sludge Bomb and Dazzling Gleam. I don't regret any of these trades, although I do regret trading Umbreon this week. I wish I had waited a week because now he's perfectly able to just bring Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, Scald, Suicune. And if I had had Vaporeon, I could have forced him to. He would have had to have not brought one of those moves in order to cut for Vaporeon not to completely wall him, and I fucked up there, so that's on me. I really didn't know what to do against his team, so I'm just going to go over what I did do quickly, and hopefully I can explain it all. So first up, we have Poison Ivy, the Roserade, making her debut. We're rocking the Expert Belt Technician, HP Fighting, Giga Drain, Sentry, and that is supposed to be Sludge Bomb. Don't know why it was aromatherapy, but anyway, I got the Expert Belt to help my special effective moves hit even harder. 248 special attack, 248 speed, 4 in health, 8 in special defense. The extra 4 points in special attack and speed weren't really needed, so I put them into special defense because you need 8 points to gain anything at that level. It's carrying Giga Drain to hit Suicune, Donphan, for super effective damage. Extra Sentry hits the Weezing, the Mega Venusaur, the Emboar. Sludge Bomb is for Sylveon, as well as Porygon. And then hopefully maybe getting Poison on Suicune. And then hit HP Fighting is for Weavile, which I strongly predict him to switch in on. My Poison Ivy, which is why I'm carrying the HP Fighting and Technician. Otherwise, Natural Cure would be way better. But, oh, and it also helps me hit Registeel, which is also a predictable switch into this. This is my main special force, and I kind of need it to take down his walls like Weezing, Mega Venusaur, Emboar, Sylveon. It can hit almost everything on its team for super effective damage with this loadout, so I'm really hoping I can make some smart predictions and use Poison Ivy to get a few kills here. Now, also making their debut this week, we have Abu the Ambipom with a Technician Life Orb set, rocking Low Kick, Fake Out, Aerial Ace, and Seed Bomb. Now, again, this helps him hit as many things on my opponent's team as possible. We have Low Kick for Weavile, Porygon Z, Registeel, Tyrantrum. It'll also hit Suicune decently hard. We got that Fake Out for Stab, Flinch, although I am kind of considering switching that for maybe U-Turn. I haven't really decided yet. We got Aerial Ace combined with Technician is going to be doing massive damage to that Mega Venusaur, as well as the Emboar. And Seed Bomb hits Suicune and Donphan very hard. Things that this cannot do is hit Weezing at all. But it doesn't really have anything for Weezing, which is one of the reasons I was thinking about swapping out Fake Out for U-Turn. And looking at his team right now, I think that might actually be the better plan. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to swap out Fake Out. Normal Stab, I don't really feel is going to be doing anything for me. So we'll just go with U-Turn for now. I might end up changing that again. I'm sorry, guys. So, I'm rocking a Adamant Nature to hit things as hard as I can with that 252 attack stat. I have enough speed to outspeed a Jolly Tyrantrum, I think? Is that what I've picked this for? I honestly can't remember right now off the top of my head. No. But I think... Go back. Sorry, guys. 123 times 1.5. 184. What did this outspeed? A Porygon Z, a timid Porygon Z with choice specs is what this outspeeds. Because that's the fastest thing I can reasonably outspeed. I can't outspeed a Scarfed Tyrantrum no matter what. I can't outspeed a Scarfed Porygon Z, and I can't outspeed Weavile, period. Other than that, everything on his team is super slow. So this is the worst case scenario speed, and then I pumped the rest into health because I couldn't really think of where else to put it. I thought health was better than either of the defenses, so that is my Ambipom. Hopefully these two new members will really help me out here this week. Next we have Night Scream, the Crobat, rockin' Black Sludge Infiltrator, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Super Fang, and Roost. We're rocking a Jolly Nature, which allows with a 244 in health, 44 defense, and 220 speed. Now that speed allows me to outspeed a Jolly Weavile with the health and defense bulk to live an Ice Shard. Now I'm going to show that to you guys right now. Excuse me. So we have Crobat, and we have Weavile. So Jolly, I outspeed it with that set, and then if I take a low kick out for Ice Shard, a Jolly Ice Shard is only doing 48 to me at this point. Oh, that's not right. Actually, oh my god, what is it? 244. So you see, an Ice Shard here only does 47%. If I take this up to an Adamant, it only does 51%. So I'm living that. I can get off a powerful Brave Bird or U-Turn and do massive damage to it. And this is really my only real answer for Weavile. So I need it to have a little bit of damage on it, which we'll get to later on. And then I can bring in Night Scream to take it out. I have U-Turn for momentum, Roost that I can roost up on something and hopefully live 2 Ice Shards, and I have Super Fang so that he can't just switch into Registeel and wall me completely. If I think he's going to switch into Registeel, hit him with the Super Fang, then I hit him with the U-Turn and I go into something else that can take it on. I think this set is probably the best thing I could have done. It originally had Defog, but I opted to switch that out for Super Fang just because I was afraid of Registeel completely walling me. Next up, we have Glob Herman, the Reuniclus, rocking Magic Guard Leftovers, Calm Mind Psychic, Focus Blast, and Energy Ball. 252 health, 252 defense, 4 in special defense, and a Bold Nature. Now this is to make it as bulky as possible so I can absolutely live a knockoff from a Weavile. Worst case scenario, I really don't want it to come to that, but that's just what I have to do this week. I need something to hit hard. I need a lot of things to hit hard because he has a fat team. I have Psychic for Weezing and Venusaur and Emboar. I have Focus Blast for Weavile, Registeel, Tyrantrum, and Porygon Z. And I have Energy Ball for Suicune, Donphan, and that's it. So other than Sylveon, and Electros. I hit everything on his team for super effective damage. Um, and as soon as I start getting a couple calm lines up, I can punish those two really hard as well. Even if they're rocking assault vest sets, I should be able to do massive damage. Yeah, so Globherm is hopefully gonna be my late game sweeper if I can. Otherwise, I don't really know how I'm gonna handle all those fat monsters on his team. Next up, we have Clamps, the Armaldo, Battle Armor Leftovers, rocking Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, and Low Kick. 252 attack, 252 defense, 4 in health, and an adamant nature. This is my spinner. I really think, just looking at his team, that rocks are going to happen. He has the Donphan that can set them up, or the Registeel, or the Tyrantrum. I know he's going to bring one of those. So I really want to bring them to make sure that he can't punish my team, because my team is very weak to Stealth Rocks. I know I only brought Night Scream this week that is weak, but I still really need to make sure my mons aren't taking switch damage, because I just have to make some bold predictions in this to pull it out. I have Stealth Rock on Clamps, which is the reason I'm not running an Assault Vest stat, which I kind of wish I was, because too many things are running leftovers on my team as is. But Stealth Rock is because of Weavile. I need Weavile to take that chip damage every time it comes in. I need to make sure that he's either taking a turn to get rid of the hazard, or Weavile's taking damage. Because if Weavile comes in on rocks, it goes down to 75%, Night Scream has a chance to OHKO it. It has a powerful chance to OHKO it with a Brave Bird or a U-turn, depending on the set. And that's what I need, because Weavile scares the crap out of me. I am 100% certain that they're bringing Weavile. If they're not, it's a terrible move, because almost my entire team is weak to Dark Ice. And it also gets Low Kick, which punishes things like Molten, and Clamps, actually. So I need Rapid Spin to get rid of his rocks. I need to set my own rocks. Knockoff is just utility. It hits things really, gets rid of items, which I like. And then Low Kick plus this attack investment means that Registeel can't stay in on me, because I imagine if he brings Registeel, it'll probably be his rock setter, and that's what he'll bring in against Clamps. So Low Kick, guaranteed 3-hit KO. With rocks, could be a 2-hit KO. It has a chance of doing up to 52%, so if I get some high rolls, I can take that thing out, no problem. I'm not really confident in this set. I kind of just threw this guy in there at the last minute, because I need to have this battle tonight. I didn't plan very well this week. That's my fault, but I didn't want to forfeit. I thought that would be kind of lame, considering I organized everything. Anyway, last member of my team, Molten the Heat Ran, Flash Flyer Leftovers, rocking Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and Roar. Another physical hit, because he's got a lot of walls. Flamethrower is for Weavile, and Mega Venusaur if I can get it before it Mega Evolves, and Registeel. Flash Cannon also hits Weavile. It also hits Sylveon and Tyrantrum. Earth Power is for Emboar. Registeel, Tyrantrum, and that's it. So this thing is pretty walled by Suicune and Donphan, which is why I have Roar on this. If I think that he's going to switch into that, I just roar them out, hopefully into Weavile, and rack up some more rocks damage. Roar's also my answer if I think Suicune is going to start setting up on me. I can keep him from getting too many calm lines up if he gets greedy. I have a modest nature, 252 attack, 252 speed, and 4 special defense. That speed investment is to outspeed a banded Emboar or Tyrantrum. Right? That is what I did it for. It is for a jolly Tyrantrum that is not scarfed. That's what I spit it for. I outspeed it by 1 point. Is that what I did it for? Yes, it is. No, this is wrong. I changed it so I could outspeed. So I could outspeed Tyrantrum. Right? I did. It's a good thing I made this team builder or I would not have noticed this. So if we change this to Jolly, he outspeeds, so I have to be timid. What happened to my sets? I am sorry about this, people. How unprofessional of me. What? That's not right. I don't know what I've done here. I'm going to get into fixing this. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, here's what the problem is. There we go. There, that was my set. Okay, so I have the timid nature in order to outspeed a Jolly Tyrantrum. I'm so sorry about that. And then the special defense investment to, I don't know, help take an unboosted attack from a Suicune. I'm not really sure. I just didn't know where else to put it. This is another thing I'm using. I'm just trying to hit his walls hard using smart predictions because that's really all I can afford to do. His team is just too fat and slow for me to not try and take advantage of it. Earth Power is mostly for Emboar because I don't really have a switch into it. I really don't. Glob Herman can live a hit if I switch it on the right thing, but I'm just gonna have to make a lot of really good predictions here. I don't want to be the only winless team in this league, but anyway, that's it for me today, guys. I'm sorry I kind of rambled and things were all over the place. I'm really just trying to throw this together last minute before my battle, but I really wanted you guys to understand what I'm bringing. Again, if you have any advice for me, I would really like to hear it because I'm new to this. I still don't know what I'm doing. I know none of you do either, but I was never really the strongest battler, or team builder, I should say. So hopefully I can pull out a win here, and I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next week.